What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Raw Vegan Dude, and in today's video I'm going to show you how many papaya plants I have growing in my garden. Now, I don't have a very big garden, it's not too small either, but I'm going to show you how many plants I can fit into the space I've got, and maybe it can inspire you to do the same. Papayas are very easily grown. You can just get seeds from a store-bought fruit and plant them that way. I know a lot of fruit trees, especially grafted fruit trees, do cost a lot of money, but if you are raw vegan or you do eat a lot of fruit in your diet and you want to grow your own food, papayas are the number one thing that you should start off with because they are super quick to grow. You can get fruit within 1 year, and like I said before, they are quite cheap to get started, and they are very hardy plants, and yeah, they do not need a lot of maintenance work. So let's get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we are, number one. I'm going to start off in the bottom section of the garden, and this is a papaya that actually came out of the compost that I was feeding to my banana plants. And there we go. This is a longer shaped papaya, and it has grown very tall and leggy because it has been reaching for sunlight. But as you can see, it's gotten out of a shady spot under the bananas and it is in full sun. So I haven't harvested a fruit of this plant as yet, but I'm sure it will bear a fruit for me quite soon. In this video, I'm only going to be counting papayas which I have already determined are female or hermaphrodite plants, because as you know, if you've tried to plant papayas, you will not know what sex the plant is until it starts flowering. So these are papaya seedlings, obviously, that I started by throwing seeds directly into the ground. As you can see, the ground is quite a slope and it would be impossible to transplant anything onto a surface this steep. So what I did was just take a bunch of seeds and throw it and see what happens, and this is what happened. So hopefully a few of these plants will turn out to be female or hermaphrodite to produce some fruit. I am on the same inclined area of the garden, and as we can see here, there's papayas which are growing out of mostly stone. So I did the same thing in this area. I just took a bunch of seeds and threw it where I wanted them to potentially grow, and we've got them. These are 3 papaya plants, and to me all of them look to be female or hermaphrodite plants. If you look carefully on the screen, you can see the flowers are just starting to emerge, and if it looks like that, it is guaranteed to be a female or hermaphrodite plant. Here is one of the 3 papayas I just showed you, and you can see the flowers have begun to emerge, and this to me looks like a female plant. Usually hermaphrodite plants have male and female flowers on the same plant. Now we are on to papaya number 5, and I've got this papaya planted in a flatter section of the garden next to my lychee tree, which is almost 3 years old, but you can see it is being covered by some shade cloth because lychees do not like wind, and initially when you start them up, they do not like the wind. They will lose their leaves, so that is for protection. So in the meantime, while I wait for the lychee to actually get much bigger and to hold a decent amount of fruit, this papaya will be a good supplier of some fruit while we are waiting for the lychee. So this is plant number 5, and we move to plant number 6. And these are also long papayas grown in between the lychee tree and the Valencia orange. I planted this papaya in between the fruit trees to make the most of my space. While I wait for these fruit trees to get much bigger, I will be harvesting some papayas. So this is how you make the most of your space, guys. This is the oldest papaya plant in the garden. It is about 3 years old. As you can see, the trunk is nice and fat and sturdy, and it's already started branching out. And these small branches are where they're already holding papayas. As you can see, it's as tall as me, which is very convenient. And if we follow up the papaya plant, there are tons of fruit up there, and quite big ones too. So to get up there will be quite a challenge, but as we can see with these branches, they make a good natural ladder to actually get up to the top. So I'll be definitely doing a video of me climbing this papaya plant when there are fruit to harvest. This is actually a hermaphrodite plant because there are male and female flowers on this plant, which makes it easily identifiable as a hermaphrodite plant. This is a number 7, papaya number 7. Here we have papaya number 8, and it is growing on the edge of that steep bank, and it produces some very nice long papayas. Papaya number 8. Papaya number 9. Here it has already started branching out, and I've harvested the first fruit of this plant yesterday. So here we have papaya number 10 and 11. Both these plants are young papayas, but as you can see, this is going to be a hermaphrodite, a female plant, by the looks of that flower. Papaya number 12, and this is a different type of papaya. As you can see, the shape is much different. It's in between a round and long papaya, and the type of papaya is a delicious kind, usually with a red flesh. I'm super excited because I actually haven't picked a fruit off this plant yet, but we can see these two fruit are very close to being ripe. I should actually pick this fruit quite soon, because when they do turn yellow, the birds tend to pick at them, and it will also draw attention to the monkeys if they are around, and I don't want a monkey bite out of the fruit. And just as a size comparison, it is a very large fruit. So I'm probably going to leave it on the plant for a few more days until it gets a blush of yellow, and then I will pick it. Papaya number 13. This is one of the younger papayas. As you can see, it is very tall and thin, and it is this way because it has been reaching for sunlight. It has been shaded out a bit by this banana in the background. Just to show you guys, this is the slope which I showed you at the start of the video, and like I said, it's impossible to plant things on a slope like this. So what I have done is just thrown seeds, and you can see there are small papaya plants coming up, and there are bigger stumps. I chopped these ones out because they turned out to be male plants, which I do not want. So 3 plants were male, and here are more smaller papayas coming up in their place. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you do enjoy my videos, please hit a like, please subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you got something out of it, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.